Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. 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 Wanna move my feet, wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. 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 Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
Okay. Hey, Jen.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
Ooh. Oh, I like them.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
Like the yellow.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my
Okay.
wine.
Come on now. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Hey, journeymen, journeywomen. Let me make sure that my sound is on. Hey, journeymen, journeywomen. This is the Hero's Journey with Dr. D, here to encourage, motivate, inspire, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. Before I get really started, I need for my people out there to let me know how my sound is, because I can't hear. I can't hear. So check it out. Let me go send a message to. I want to go walk this market real quick when you come on. Okay, I'm on. All right, let me. Uh, I'm on now. Let me see. All right. So, dun 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 dun. Let me take care of a couple of business. Some what they call it. And take care of some household business. Now, before we get started, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add. I'm open the comment section. Open up the comment section. Put a link in the comment section. For those who want to give you 2 cents and get a metaphorical nickel back, please go right ahead. Tonight. But this is what we're doing. I got I had let me. Oh, that feels good. All right, let's check it out. If you find any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others? How? By clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. Because when you do that, you organically help build with me, help grow with me, so we can make a better tomorrow today. That is the objective. That's the goal, is for us to make a better tomorrow today. My moniker or my talents to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, to educate, helping people get beyond their first move and creating a better mindset today. So often we find people who are in emotional wrecks. People are in depression and anxiety. They just jacked up, don't know which direction they're trying to go. I just try to come on weekly and daily and try to encourage, motivate, inspire, to educate, helping everyone to get beyond the first move. And when I help you all, I help myself. Because I have to constantly be reflective about who I am, whose I am, and where I'm going. Because if I'm not doing that, then what am I doing, right? What am I doing? So therefore, thanks Tito. So what I'm trying to do is that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Because when I do this, I have to be very reflective of what I'm doing and who I'm doing it for. Because to be transparent, you have to live what you say. And even if you fall short, you still gotta live what you say. Mess up, get your tail back up. You fall, get back up. Fall, get back up. Fall, get back up. As long as you can breathe, you can get back up. As long as you can breathe, you can get back up. All right, thanks, Tito. Let me. So tonight, what we will talk about. Um, we are talking about pain. Pain before pleasure. That's what you use. What's the words? Let me. I'm a Wait, let me see. I'm trying to do Let me see. Rick James. What's the song? Rick James. Uh, I'm just trying to do a couple bars because I don't know if anybody like me. You know a whole bunch of first three lines to every song, but you don't know the whole song. Yeah, that's kind of like me. I don't really know the whole songs. A lot of songs. Um, Let me see. Pain before. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Here we go. And I must admit, you're looking very. Full lyrics. Full lyrics. I just want to get the core, the chorus. Baby, that's where. Why? Where's the verse? Where my glasses at? Where my readers at? Oh, in my pocket. In my pocket. Got him. Got him. Woo! All right, let me go. Ever wanna do. Oh yeah. You've been a beauty. Oh, then I laid my eyes on you. There was pain before pleasure. Oh, that was my claim to fame. With every measure, take your teardrop stain. And yeah, you were cold as ice long ago. Baby, baby. Okay, that's all I want. The pain before pleasure. That pain before pleasure. That's what I used to do. Okay, y'all got the point. Now today I'm doing uh, today we're doing the Heroes recap update and Q&A. And for those I don't know, I gotta put these things to dirty. All right, I want my cup of my music. I have I'm doing a recap update and Q&A. I did a video. I did a video earlier. A live video, when I was coming back from the dentist. And I've done a video before on one of my trips to the dentist. But every time I come from the dentist, I get a new revelation. And the revelation is, if I didn't have any pain, I wouldn't have a process. If I didn't have a process, I'd never get to a prize. If I didn't have pain, I wouldn't have a process. If I didn't have a process, I'd never get to a prize. Okay. Man, I like keep going out. I like when it does this. Oh, that's because of this. So what happens that I went to dentist again, and they gave me some more news about my teeth. When I first went, I thought that I'm going to the school of dentistry, right? So you get great deals at student prices, even though I'm not a student. But you get a great deal because they're doing intensive evaluation on your teeth, or every teeth, and they're trying to find. They're not shortcutting any area. They're doing X-rays, trying to make sure that they get to the bottom of it. Why? Because every student has to have a good case model. And unfortunately, the more intricate the job is, the better Better is for them for their grade. And if you have a good student, it's better for you because you get a relationship with the person. The student looks at it, and then the teacher comes up behind it. The attendee comes up behind it and it verifies or confirms or gives some suggestions. Okay, so I went this time, and I had to. I got some. I'm not proud of this, but I had a tooth that went and left. And did it get evicted? Let me come on my comment section. Let me go comment section. I don't know if it got evicted, but I know it left. And if I did not take, if I did not let that tooth leave, then my whole front register in my mouth, it would actually affect. If I let it leave, then infection will consume my body. How do I know this? Because infection actually started to consume the upper part of my mouth, and I was not aware. You said, Dr. D, well, how was you aware? Was you because I didn't have any pain? See, the reason why the infection was affected things affecting my mouth is because I've had several root canals, and when you have the several the root canals took away the nerve, and the nerve took away pain or the warning that something's wrong. So when the warning that something goes, when you don't have, for instance, if you're driving your car, if the warning sounds, if the engine light, the transmission, oil lights don't come on, some people just keep on driving. Why? First off, they don't listen to the car, and second off, they don't feel any different. They just drive. They use the vehicle for transportation. They're not enjoying the ride. They're just going with the flow. That's how we use our bodies sometimes. We don't hear and we don't feel. But there's no way for me to feel. At that juncture, as it started, it's no pain. I mean, it's no pain. So if there's no pain, I didn't know what's going on. Now I would have started to experience some issues as the pain progressed because the initial part of the pain, uh, I wouldn't even felt it. You know, I didn't know what was going on at all. But as time progressed, I've been in pain, and then the infection was consuming the top of my mouth, the bottom of my mouth. It got to my bloodstream, cardiac arrest. Well, heart attack because it got in my arteries. So pain is important, and so my video is about pain. Warning: you ignore pain at your own peril. See, the thing is, if you ignore the pain, and not just with your teeth in general, if you ignore pain's relationship, if you ignore pain, if you just ignore the pain in situations, workplace, relationships, your body, you may end up inevitably um, in situation where things may end prematurely because you were not cognizant of what was going on, and that's unfortunate to a lot of people because a lot of people ignore things around them, and how they ignore them, then okay, they may actually experience a little pain, but so if they are perpetually in a state of escape, I mean, then they're drunk, they're on drugs, or they're sexing. They're always in escape mode because they don't want to experience pain. Yeah, they don't want to experience the pain, and when they don't experience the pain because they want to get to the core of the problem. Why? Because it's pain. It's pain. And nobody wants to experience pain. And your brain will do everything to try to to kind of push you into a point of where you don't actually have to experience it, but you have to choose with your mind what you want to do, how you want to get through, how you want to get through. All right, so let me see. I'm not answering that. Okay, so let me. All right, so okay, so let's. Oh, let me see what I got. Let me get. I have my music on. Let me see.
Wanna move my feet,
All right, all right,
drink
all
my
right.
wine.
Who we got? Hold on.
Wanna move my
All
feet,
right, we got.
wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet.
I don't like that. Medium. Thank you for coming to my class. I don't like that either. Come on, come on now, come on. One up, memory, memory, memory. Yo, here we go, here we go. All right, and watch Renee's picture don't come up. And Renee, if you just put your picture instead of this avatar, he may see you again. Let me see.
He don't want us to catch him sleep.
I no, he wait. He took Sparky out, so he good.
No, okay, because his eyes be
Uh,
low.
There's the interior. Can't hear nothing. Oh, it's like, oh, can't hear that. Let's see.
It's a lot of gargling. Is that Renee?
Yeah, I know that's Renee. Renee, you gargling again?
Can you hear me?
We hear scratching.
Can you hear me?
You're faint, and we hear scratching.
Oh, I'm trying to say. Can you hear me now?
I
Yeah,
hear
I
you now.
feel like a Verizon commercial back in the day.
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me now? You're right.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
We can hear you now.
Okay, good.
What's
We
going on,
can't
Renee?
see.
How you doing?
Wonderful life.
That's good, man. That's good. Haven't saw you in a while. I just been seeing an avatar.
You,
Yes.
do you see Avatar?
I don't even see that right now.
No, I don't see no Avatar.
Because I was gonna say the last time we was on, he had his avatar.
No,
It
it
wasn't
counts for the
him.
Avatar. It don't want to see the
Oh,
Avatar.
mm.
Haven't seen it? Yeah. That's a nice picture there, don't you think?
What you say?
That's a nice picture right there.
No, I don't.
We don't
I
see
can't.
it.
We don't see it.
Don't see anything at this point.
Skyline.
We don't see anything.
For real. Seriously.
You
Seriously,
don't see that little picture right there of a skyline?
Don't see nothing.
nothing.
Just
Oh,
me and Dr. D on the stream.
Yeah,
what I see.
it, it's
Oh,
generally like that.
okay. Yeah, I see the picture of myself of a skyline.
Is
Anyway,
it
getting getting back to paint. Getting back to paint.
yeah, it's painful not seeing you and just hearing your voice. That's
It's,
pain.
it sounds like somebody takes the pain meds.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Getting back to the painting of your video you made.
The
They
video
hear
was
that
painful.
scratching. The baby hear that scratching. Well,
He said the video was painful.
No, I'm not saying the video was painful. I'm saying that was the subject of the video. The video you made.
Oh,
okay,
the subject of the video was painful.
No, no, it was pain.
right.
It was pain.
Yeah. So go ahead, continue. We're listening.
You know what?
Yeah. I mean, well, that's why I brought you on. I just finished talking. I talk about okay, a pain. I said pain. Ignore pain at your peril.
Yeah,
Mm,
when you start talking about a transmission and all of that, yeah.
Right.
He was probably walking his dog at that time.
yeah, I was. So, uh, I got the throw yourself.
Man,
Did you ever get the?
you
But
move. You
it
are
makes
you
sense.
moving? Are you
It
moving?
makes sense.
Hey,
Yeah, it makes sense if
re-
you know. I guess pain is always it's an indicator of something that's going on. Yeah, it makes sense that if you ignore it, then yeah, you may be ignoring some pretty serious issues. It makes sense.
well, we used to say in the Marine Corps, pain is weakness leaving your body.
Right.
If
Yeah.
you don't mind, it doesn't matter.
Mm. Say that again. Pain is weakness leaving your body.
Yes.
If you don't
Maybe
mind, it doesn't matter.
you'll feel
Yeah.
less and less pain as time goes on. Is that what that means?
Yeah. You power through it. You go through it.
It's a mental thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is
interesting.
it's just like when you start working. Like when you if you start by if you haven't worked out for a while, you start working out. Like when I start working back out, I look forward. I look forward to the pain because I know the pain is part of the process to get the prize.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I modify the extent I do things because I don't look forward to crippling pain. Because when you start doing it, the adrenaline, and then the muscle memory, you know how to do stuff, and you got it right. You doing it until the
Uh-huh.
next day. And next day, your body says, "See, you did too much. We ain't
You
did this
know what?
thing in 4 years, and you can call yourself gonna be super ninja."
For me, when I used to go to the gym, it used to always be leg day. I used to always hate leg day. Leg day would take me out for the rest of the day. And it's like I get weak, don't want to do it. As long as it's like, chest buys or back and tries or something like that, I'm
Yeah,
happy. But leg day was always the worst. I had to like double up my Oreos on that day for a treat because it was worth it. I'm serious. I think that's why a lot of times you see some bodybuilders, if they ain't serious, well, people that work out, if they ain't really serious about it, they always have small legs but big upper body because I
right.
think leg days is just the worst.
It look
You
like
know,
they be look like the brown hornet.
uh,
Brown hornet.
yeah, I used to hate leg days. It'd be worth it though, but painful,
It gives you
painful,
the
painful.
balance. It
Yeah.
gives you the balance. I mean, but you're right. A lot of people don't like doing the legs, so that's why you see a lot of people they just off balance.
Hmm.
They off balance, and but you feel the pain. You feel in your arms, your back, wherever you haven't did in a while. And just,
Hmm.
so we use our arms. Sometimes we don't like to move much,
Right.
and so therefore you use your arms more, and so you got more movement in your shoulders, your arms. So it's not like it's not as a much of a shock to the
Yeah.
system.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most
So
definitely.
yeah. So I think it's a process. Like I like to I like to I like to feel the what's it called elastic uh I like to feel the burn, the
Hmm.
gradual burn. That's how I know I just don't like to feel it too much. Whereas well, I don't like to delay because I know what happens. I remember one time I said, "Yeah, I hit legs hard." Yeah, because I was feeling good.
Hmm.
And I did that thing. I was barely walking up the stairs for 3 days.
That's a good workout.
Yeah, but there should be a certain amount of wisdom. That should be but wisdom is knowledge rightly applied. So I promise
Yes.
you, I promise you, the next time I applied that knowledge of that painful situation, I said, "Do you want to experience this again?" He said, "No." I said, "Well, take your time, young man." Mama used to say, "Take your time, young man." Mama used to say,
You don't like the soreness? I kind of like the soreness.
"Take your time." What'd you say?
I kind of like the soreness. It makes me feel like I did something.
Well, it's a
That
different type. It's a different type
that
of
that's
soreness.
that sounds like a fetish to me.
No, I like strenuous work, but I don't really. I don't lift weights with my legs. I lift weights with my upper body, usually heavy. But my legs, I do running, walking, kicking a heavy bag. You know that type.
Do you
So
do
I,
you
squats?
do more cardio then
You
when
do
it come to your
cardio,
leg. That when it come to your legs, that's what it sounds like. You don't do any legs.
right? Do you at least do manual squats without weights?
Yeah, something.
no, no, I prefer to do. I prefer to do. I prefer not to do weightlifting with my legs.
No, 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 manual squats. You don't have
Yeah,
to
I,
Without the weights, your
out the
body
weight.
weight,
no, I
just your
don't.
body weight.
No, I don't.
Man, you should at least do that.
What do you do any core exercises at all? Because you got to try to stay balanced. You got to have a strong core.
Yeah, I'm balanced. The workouts I do are good. You know, the running, walking, kicking a heavy bag. You know, that's just my preferred form. But I
Okay.
feel very balanced.
Does that build your core?
Um, I don't. I've never
You should
thought of it
feel
that
it.
way.
You'll feel the you should feel the
Yeah.
burn.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Like in other areas you feel soreness. It's not extreme soreness, but you still feel a little soreness when you're doing I would think that the kicking the bags, how many reps you do kicking the bag? That should do it. Your lower abs.
No, when I do it, I just do it by rounds. When I do it by rounds. Yeah, but pain is an indicator
Hmm.
that something is wrong. Yeah, I can see that. Um, can pain ever be an indicator that something is right? That's a
Yeah.
question.
If you work out the right way, it can be painful.
Ah,
Well, and also getting uh for instance, Walter Payton, his workout was it wasn't a workout until he threw up.
That's to me, that's a little extreme. And I felt like that every day I did leg day.
Yeah, but for him that was success.
Hmm.
yeah.
So
They
I mean,
say that they
yeah,
say when they will let the team work out with him, they would have to give him the next day off because his workouts were so intense.
they didn't let the team work out all of the every time, right? They didn't let the team work out with him regularly.
Like anytime, like it's not that they did it all the time, but times when the team or um would work out Walter Payton.
Hmm.
That's what I read somewhere. They would have to give him the next day off because his workouts were so intense and extreme. And yeah, I
It,
heard that too. He said if you haven't thrown up, then you ain't worked out.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
Jerry
crazy.
Rice was the same way. Jerry Rice had that type of, but that's why longevity as well. His longevity was 20 years.
Yeah,
I think Jerry Rice reason he quit when they said that he wasn't going to start.
he quit what?
Well, he still was playing, and when there was a possibility that he was not going to be a starter.
Oh, I see. And then he quit. Oh, okay,
Yeah, I ain't mad. He didn't have anything to prove, and his equal wasn't going to take that type of blow.
right. Yeah,
But a lot of times people stay in the game because of the camaraderie, the brotherhood. You know, like even Jim McMahon, he stayed as backup because he liked the brotherhood. He can help the young guys, and he's still part of the team.
yeah, I've
It's
heard that.
He said, "I'll be number two. I'll be number two, number three back quarterback." So I don't really have to. I ain't got to take on much of snaps. I'm, I got a ring, and
Y'all
I'm just
gonna
part of
pay
the
me
brotherhood.
regardless.
Uh-huh.
You gonna pay me regardless if I'm at
Yeah,
the game.
right. So I can help. I can help the young guys.
Hmm.
I just want to be a part of the team.
One of my classmates, former classmates, he was a Marine, and I asked him, what did he miss the most about being a Marine? And he said that's what he missed.
Brotherhood.
He missed the
Yeah,
guys, the team
that
he was on, and he missed the camaraderie. He missed the
yeah,
his guys. Yeah.
yeah. That's what I missed the most when I first retired was that because it's a different type of brotherhood. It's a bond. It's one of them things. It's like playing a sports in your team. You and your team, y'all grow together. Y'all get hurt together. Y'all go through all of these things together, and y'all win the championship together. It's just some about that creates a bond. You know, we I know for myself, like I said, that was the one of the things I missed the most because dealing with on the civilian side, it that teamwork wasn't there, that camaraderie wasn't there to me at first, and that was something that had to be like built, and it still didn't get to the level of what I was accustomed to in the military because I know the guy next to me got my six like I got his six,
Right.
so it was like we needed each other, when you're in them tough situations, you need each other, and you fight and do what you got to do for each other, not necessarily for yourself.
Well, I
Yeah.
think kind we have a natural family orientation in us because we are the Trinity was a family. It was a complete family. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit that didn't need anything, but it had an abundance of love. So God created more life just to give more love. So I think, yeah, I think mankind, we have a natural orientation in us towards family, towards being in a, which is why I think family is important. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of people don't have, many do, but many don't have cohesive and concise families, unfortunately. And that's one of the things, that's one of the cancers, like you say, ignoring the pain. That's one of the cancers that has been eating away at the United States of America, and that is the destruction of the family. Um, but yeah, I could see that, like you said, the
Do
camaraderie,
you
the
do you
peace.
do you with you saying that, do you think um there are more broken family than actually family that are together, that's working together,
Um,
that's
Not by the number. I do. I was watching. I think it's Valuetainment. He did a episode on that, and he gave numbers. And apparently, the United States has the highest number of single parent homes of any country in the world. But
Mhm.
no, it's not the majority. So no, it's not more that are broken than are fixed. So it's not the majority. But I think it's enough to where it's making a really um,
Dent.
dent
Big.
and influence on our culture and society.
yeah. I mean, I can I can see that in to a certain extent. I know I'm very family oriented, and with me being so far away from family, my household, we very very close. And then I have very close friends that are that's proud military, that's like family to me, because we share some of the same like experiences
Oh, oh,
and way of life, and we have stuff that we can
hold
relate.
on, Phil. Go ahead.
So I can see that, and growing up, we had Muddy.
Yeah.
For me growing up, and everybody met at Muddy house Sunday at the church for dinner, Sunday dinner.
You had
So a
who?
lot of my Muddy,
Medea? You had a
yeah,
giant
grandma,
cross-dressing woman? What?
No, not
You put my,
not cross dressing, not like Tyler Perry, like my dear. I'm talking about actually he see he's from the South too, and that's like your elder in your family, the grandmother. That's what a mother was like. My mother was my grandmother. My mother was my great grandmother. But
oh,
they wasn't cross. It wasn't cross dressing. He just making a mockery of it. And and them are your old wise women, and they usually that was usually where everybody met. My mom and all her
Well,
siblings
let me
and their
see.
kids,
I get.
and we'll go there, and
Yeah.
that's where we ate. That's where a lot of me and my first cousins and sometimes second
Oh,
cousins
oh,
where we'll play and we'll get to know each other, and
oh,
we create that bond.
all all right. Speakers, default speakers, headphones, communication. Okay.
hello, Byron. Excuse me.
Let me
What
just.
I
were you
think
saying?
he's trying to
Oh, I
bring
got the
Phil
volume.
in. He said, "Hold on, Phil, for a second." I think he's talking to Phil.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was.
Yeah.
I was. Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me?
yeah, we can hear you. You just like
Okay,
you.
now I am talking to Phil. Phil,
Am I here?
yeah, you on the video.
Did I win the car? Oh God! Thank God I won the car. I'm caller number 5. No, I'm listening to your show. I mean, I may have just come in a little bit later. And hopefully the question that I have for you has not been answered yet. But I'll ask the question anyway,
Go ahead.
and maybe I might win that car after all. So, you're talking about
1986 Yugo.
Go ahead.
and disease is what I heard. I heard you talk about pain and disease and cancer, something to that effect.
Right.
My question is, are men more likely to experience a higher degree of pain than women outside of birth? I'm just going to preface that. Outside of childbirth. Because men do not take care of themselves the way women do. Some men don't go to the doctor, make sure they're taken care of, this, that, and the third. They always say, oh, I'm fine. I'm just going to take some aspirin and I'll be okay. What do you think about that? Is that a true statement?
Well, I think general. You said that. Do men? Okay. You said does men? Okay. Ask the question again.
Damn, I'm not going to remember what I just said.
Hey, you know what? What I think? Do you think it can go to men that don't take care of themselves? Do you think it could be a Phil? I'm talking to you. I heard what you said. Do you think it could be an economic factor because some people don't have insurance or can't afford to take the time off to go to a doctor's appointment because they have no PTO and things like that?
Partly that, but it's also the laziness too. And I'll mention it. I had a coworker.
Mm-hmm.
He just would not go to the doctor. Would not go, no matter what was wrong. And like, okay, okay, for example, I have heartburn, but I don't get it all the time because I stop eating after a certain time. I stop eating tomatoes and this, that, and the third at a
Uh-huh.
certain time so that I don't have it. Preventive medicine. And now, on other times, I am a little bit lazy. I'll eat. Man, I got to take this pill now, to try to ward it off and not whatever I ate come up. But it's just like some of us it just seems like we don't do what we're supposed to because we kind of like think, oh, this is just heartburn. This is just this or that, and it's worse. It's a lot worse.
Acid reflux.
We can go and figure out what's going on, but we always think it ain't nothing. You know what? That ain't grown toenail, and now you're looking at a green foot, and it was just a toe last week. But now it's a whole foot, and it's swollen, and you limping at work. And that was the situation. It was limping at work.
Was the toe green?
They said it was green first, but it wasn't green
Right.
no blue. It was more like turning blue and purple and black.
So did they have to amputate?
Sure did.
Is he a diabetic?
Yep.
Yeah, as a diabetic, he should have been any injuries to his feet, he should have been like right away. That's very dangerous for a diabetic. That's why you do annual inspections. They have annual inspections of their feet and walk around with shoes on. And if you have any discomfort of your feet, you should be seeing your doctor because if you got no proper, I don't want to try to say the word.
Neuropathy.
Yeah, that word, doc. See, that's why you the doctor, you get paid the big bucks. If you got that, you don't have the
But
feelings,
I'm
so
thinking in that vein, it's just something about how men are wired versus how women are wired.
Hmm. There may be some truth to that. Yeah, I think men, because we're usually the protectors, the guides. We're usually well, we were supposed to be. That's changed in some context. The backbone. I think we do have a tendency to grin and bear it. Like to and to keep it from the rest of the family. That's a good tendency.
Now, I
I'm a
would say
grin
that
and bear it.
economics do partly play in it, but I don't think it's well. I can't really say. I say yeah, I do think it could be a factor because I think about like when I was between jobs and I
mhm.
get sick, but it was just a cold. Now, you know where you go when you're sick in between jobs.
To
If, for
to
those of you who don't know,
to Nana's
is the
house.
county, and you're gonna sit there for 3 days.
But they got the
You're
best
gonna be
doctors
sick,
though.
right? And you shouldn't. No, Cobra was too expensive at that particular time. It was just something I did without, and
The-
yeah, it
the-
was
my
just
mother said that they got the best doctors. It just takes a long time to get them.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, so that's why I say it could possibly be a factor.
Yeah,
That we don't go because of yeah, I don't have the money to do it. But I'm saying I have seen cases where this fella did have a good job and had days to take off, but just didn't want to go.
Okay.
I I can understand that in a way. It's like as a veteran, and
Okay,
as a
Doctor D,
veteran,
got to say about that.
Wait.
I
Tito's talking.
I was saying, Phil, I do understand as a veteran. Um, I understand that because we can sustain injuries, but we still go through and we try to finish out or we ignore the pain until it gets to a point of being unbearable, and that's tends to be the reason why a lot of us are broken at the end of our career. We suffer injuries, and but we don't always take the time. And but some part of that is the culture. I can at least say for the Marine Corps, you don't want to be labeled as a sick bay commando, or either hey, you malingering every time you turn around, you getting hurt and you got to go to sick call. Are you faking your sickness or your illness? You contend to do it, things like that, because for us, that zero defect mentality, the culture of it at times can cause you not to want to really seek help at that time. And it might start out small, but you ignoring it because the culture you're in, and it just amplified. It gets worse, kind of like how you described the guy that had the scratch, the ingrown toenail, and how it just went through, and it just, because he didn't take care of it right away, it just got out of hand, and now he had to lose a toe. So I think sometimes that can play a factor.
Yeah, I also think that what happens is that your body talks to you, but we just don't listen.
Hmm.
And I think connecting the sexes, male versus female, we're purpose driven, and we're not purpose driven, so we tend to ignore our feelings more than women do. We ignore the limbic system. We say you get a little pain. Say no, but we gotta get this check. We gotta pay these bills.
Right.
We gotta get to the destination. I gotta get these kids through college. I gotta get to the game. I gotta make the touchdown.
Right.
I can't let the family, I can't let the team, I can't let my troops down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm focused on the destination. And it's good to be focused on destination, but in the midst of the destination, you need to listen to your body. And I'm talking about, we talk about that that contrast can go from physical to emotional, and even to spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
We focus on one thing, we get tunnel, and man, we are culprits of that. We get tunnel vision. We got something in mind, and we go for it. And then you have those who got something in mind, and they're easy distracted. And yeah, maybe next year, maybe next year, and we all get like that.
Procrastination.
Yeah, yeah, procrastinate. We all get like that because something is more pleasing to us currently than the trek to get to the prize. You know, in the destination to the prize may you may envision pleasure at the prize, but in your immediate, you see the donut right there. You get immediate sensation and delay a long term prize. I think David Goggins said this. He said I was up there for 4 minutes. It took me 3 years, and I'm probably paraphrasing, but it took me 3, 4 years, 5 years for 4 minutes. It said it's worth every minute. We don't want to do it again, but it's worth every minute for 4 minutes. And just like Usain Bolt, all Olympians, the ones worth the 100 meter dash, they get the gold medal. It takes
Mm-hmm.
them 8 to 10 years to train
Mm-hmm.
for 10 seconds. For 10 seconds, just think about it. You
Mm-hmm.
practice for 8 years for 10 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. That's deep.
For 10 seconds, but who can see? Can we anybody can we be that focused for the prize? Is it? I guess everything's based on your conviction for the prize. I mean, are you convicted? I mean, for that prize. Like I I did the video because I did a live. I came from the dentist. I explained it earlier, and I had like three root canals. Three root canals. Now, when I had the pain for the root canals, it was an urgent matter, and I got the root canals done. Even got medic credit to get. I had to get two root canals at one time. That was a lot of money. But
Yeah.
I was in pain, and when you're in pain, you'll do things. You'll
Mm-hmm.
find a way. Now they took care of the root canals, so I'm fine. I went to the. I was going to to school of dentistry because they do intensive. I always want to get in there because they do a detailed job when you go to university. They
Mm-hmm.
go everything. Took me 7 months to get in. Get in. I thought, they take care of a couple cavities. Then one day it be at dirt rate prices. I get in that bad fella. They do an exhaustive exam of every tooth in my mouth, only to realize that I had infection in my three molars, which my was three root canals. I said, but I got a root canal, so I got an infection because I'm oblivious to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said, but I don't feel any pain. He said, you wouldn't because you have no nerve.
Right. That's what the root canals did. It
Right.
killed the
We
nerves.
took away the pain. We took away the red light on the dashboard to let you know that your engine is about to blow up.
Yeah. The one what you call them idiot lights
Yeah,
on a car.
yeah, the engine, the oil, we all those lights, we took them out, so you have to be bothered with that nuisance
Mm-hmm.
to let you know that something's about to just rock your world to the end. And so I, I was just like, I didn't feel any pain. He said, yeah, you wouldn't feel the pain because we took the nerves out. He said they told me that the root canal. I said, "By the root canal." He said they didn't flush it good enough, and maybe you didn't do. it's a partnership. You didn't do the best cleaning, but I blame them, not me, even though I didn't do the best cleaning. um, and said, well, they didn't do good enough, and said so therefore some infection got into the root canal, and there's infection in your teeth. But it's not in your teeth now; it's in your gums. So
Mm-hmm.
it's called gum disease. So you got
Mm-hmm.
infection in your gums. So my whole top of my gums was like infected, and I still got some, but I don't feel the pain.
Did you get any bleeding when you floss? Because usually that can be a sign. Um,
Okay, case. Okay, point again. I blame them for the infection, not my lack of flossing.
so are we in denial or
No, no, we just not in acceptance.
okay? Sound like denial to me. Change the word around. Not accepting and denial
The
is the same
Nile
thing.
is a river in Egypt. Uh, no, so but I did every now and then, but it wasn't constant. I didn't get blood every time I flossed. So
Right, right.
and so therefore I didn't. It was no pain.
Okay.
There's no
How
pain.
do you
I,
do an
I didn't think that.
annual?
I didn't think there was a problem.
Do you do an
And-
annual?
What's that?
Do
Yeah, I
you
did
do an
annual.
annual?
Yeah, I did annual, but and the dentist, the general dentist, oh, cavity here, cavity there, took care of it. So I thought I'm straight. So even
Mm-hmm.
the general dentist, it wasn't extensive. They just brushed a little bit more. It wasn't like, but when you go to school, I'm telling you, it's probably like that in core. They go extensive.
Yeah,
They go
yeah.
extensive. I
They
mean, they
trying to
go,
learn, so they over examine a
yeah.
dentist that's
So they,
established. He trying to get you in and out because he can only charge you so much for when it come to coding and things like that. He can
yep,
only charge you
that's
so
true
much.
because I've never had. They did calcium. They scraped the calcium deposits off. They did 4 quadrants of my teeth. I'm 54, I think.
You think you're 54?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I've never had a dentist say, "Well, we're gonna take a couple of sessions to kill the calcium." That's not cavity, just calcium deposits. So they
Yeah,
like,
a deep cleaning. Yeah, I
yeah,
get it done every 3 months. I know what you're
yeah,
talking about.
yeah, deep, but they did different quadrants. We do first and second quadrant, third and fourth quadrant. So they did
Mm,
all that, so you can see what's going on, and they show and then they took a tooth out that had a that was decayed. Man, I saw a piece. They showed me the root. I said, "Ooh," and said, "Hopefully we get this root out." Then the infection stopped, and it did
mhm.
in that area. So there's another tooth that has infection as well, but it's another root canal. But it's like it's enamel, but it's nothing inside. It's stuff
Right,
inside,
right,
but it's not real tooth.
right. I get what you're saying. I had some major dentist work where I had to get a root canal redone. A couple of them. I had uh, I had gold in my mouth in the back. That's how they was originally done. But I had to get them totally redone, and this
Yep.
time I with porcelain in the back, and you will be amazed what's under all of that once they start going through it. And sometimes they have to build your teeth back up just to put a crown on.
Right.
So I do understand that
So you had to
aspect.
get yours redone too. But it just
Hmm.
it just showed me the parallel of how pain is necessary.
Hmm. It's a warning system.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it up there. Warning: ignore pain at your peril. Okay, yeah, it's a warning system.
Yeah, yeah. Pain is necessary, but nobody really wants pain because if you don't have pain as a warning system, you don't know what to address.
Yeah.
Some people just choose to ignore the pain in their body, with their emotions, in their spirit, in their relationships, and they ignore it. And what happens a lot in relationships is that the person don't want pain so bad that they just divorce because he's supposed or she's supposed to treat me right. Nobody takes ownership. It should be easy, easy. It shouldn't take no work because that's a lie. Anything worth having is worth working for.
Hmm.
Graduated in the Marine Corps, it took work to get there, and you had a great appreciation when you passed.
Oh yeah, but I won't do it again.
Right,
Yeah.
but you went through it though.
Yeah, yeah,
And
I totally agree. It was worth it going through it. It was hell. I had to have certain things to motivate me and talk myself through it. But
and you understood the
it was
process.
worth. Yeah, and and I appreciate the process. You know what I mean? At the time, I didn't.
Right.
When I got through, and I walked across, I walked across that drill field and I earned my Eagle Globe and Anchor and earned that title, United States Marine. Yeah, it was worth it. It was definitely worth it because I had some people that told me I wouldn't be able to do it.
That's extra fire right there.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna
Hmm.
show you. I mean, it's the same thing when I came to college. When I came to college, people was like, you ain't going nowhere, and nobody gonna let you go. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna go. You ain't going. So I'm going. Now, my grades said otherwise, but I ignored my grades and pushed on.
Yeah. So you went past the warning, huh?
Yeah. Well, I
It's
never.
a benefit though. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
That warning can be a benefit. It depends.
yeah. It's just that nobody ever took time to tell me that uh, a C was just as close to the bottom as it was to the top, and I didn't know. As long as I didn't get an F or a D, I thought I was good. I
Well,
didn't know. I know I need to get a or all
you know
A's.
what? I don't mind a earnestly earned C. Now, if you get a C off of laziness, I have a problem with that. But if it's a C and you really
Oh
earn
no,
that,
yeah, I earned all mine.
that's to me that's outstanding because you put forth that effort. You had to you really struggle. Like some people are good testers, and
Mm,
then you got some people that are good tester but they can't apply what they learn. You know
yeah,
what I mean? And it's like, okay, you got the book sense, but can you apply that knowledge? Do you have the wisdom to apply that knowledge? You know how this work, but can you do it?
yeah.
Don't tell. You
I
know what
agree.
I mean?
I had an algebra teacher. I had an algebra teacher told me, and I used to go to him every lunchtime for tutoring. And I think I had football practice or wrestling practice after school, so I couldn't come after school.
Hmm.
So I had to forego lunch. So I'd take I'll get my hamburger sticking in my bag, and I went tutoring every day. And I ate my hamburger right before practice. I almost threw up though.
Hmm.
And I remember at the end of class, he said, "He's Jamaican." He said, after everybody in the class, and everybody in the class guy, you deserve a B. You deserve a B more than anybody. I said, he said, you got to see. You got to see. But your work effort, you deserve a B. I saw myself out. Yes, thank you.
Hmm.
Um, because I worked hard for that C because
Right.
math was not my thing. But I'm not just because it's not my thing. I'm not gonna let it get me. It's not gonna keep me back. I'm a
It's
push.
not gonna defeat you and
It's not gonna
cause you
defeat.
not to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just the obstacle. I just gotta push. I gotta keep on. I gotta make it through. I'm a 2 yard line. I'm trying to get a touchdown.
Hmm.
Yeah, I ain't go beast mode if I wanted that bad. So it's
Refrigerator Perry, baby.
yeah. I mean yeah pain. And so I had to push through that. So people told me you wasn't going. I said okay, we gonna see. Now based on my grades and my SAT scores, person was like, yeah, you ain't going nowhere. But I went to one school, then I transferred to another, and I did play ball. So those are my objectives, so those are my goals. I tell people this: I only have one life to live,
Right.
and I know you can't live it for me.
Right.
And that even comes to the point of your family, even the people that you feel that's close to you. You still they can't live your life for you, especially you, the man in the house. And sometimes it takes a little while to try to come to terms with what needs to be done. Because when
Hmm.
it comes down to the end, when you have to face God, He said, "What have you done with the gifts I've given you?" What you gonna say? It's the wife you gave me. That's Adam did that. That's why we in
Mm,
this messed up situation right now. You don't be telling people the wife you gave me. I mean, what have you done?
right. It's your responsibility.
Responsibility. But a lot of
Yeah.
people cave in because heavy's the head that wears the crown. Heavy's the head that wears the crown, and you let the external affect who you are internally. Because people don't take time to find out who they are internally because they refuse to receive information from the eternal one. They so busy addressing the external, they don't take time
Hmm.
in the internal to get information from the eternal. So I mean, but it's and he gives you peace in the middle of hell.
Amen. Hmm.
That's why Jesus can go down and get the keys. Yeah, the Prince of Peace went down the middle of hell and took the keys. So if Jesus can go down the middle of hell, and he my big brother, I'm in good company. Yeah. So pain. Yeah. So we all experience pain, and I think we need to be willing to experience it. Uh, if you try to get through, you get the best stories with pain.
Yeah. Yeah.
It-
Because I mean, because right now we mostly talking about pain on the physical aspect, but what about pain and the struggles of life, the mental
right.
aspect? It tends to grow you. It tends to like I was talking about boot camp. I wouldn't want to do it again, but it grew me, it developed me, it helped to transform me, push me to the next step. And anything that you're struggling for and struggling through, and you got to work for it, it's always worth it in the end. You might not see it as you going through, but when you get out on the other side, you look back at it like, man, I did all of that, and you like, you didn't visualize that you would do it, but once you accomplish it and you get to look at it, it just give you that motivation, that sense of pride that, you know what, I did that. I was
Right.
told that, hey, I wouldn't be able, or it looked like it was impossible, but I pulled off the impossible. um and you so it can be a motivational thing. As you talked about relationships, you have to work. You and your wife are not going to always see eye to eye. So you're gonna have your difficult times, and working through them difficult times is what bring y'all even closer uh, together. Um, and Lord have mercy, I can tell anybody I love my wife, but at times, them hands will go out, and she would probably say the same about me.
Right.
It's just being truthful. Uh,
All
so,
my
but it's
life I had to fight.
Yeah, so it's them time. It's that time when y'all going through. One way I like to say it is it's like a puzzle. Y'all both pieces, and the more y'all bump and rub each other, the more y'all fit together. You just start to come together. She rubbing off on you, you rubbing off on her, and these pieces, they start to slide together, and now as they slide together, things get better because
That's
now
right.
you more on one accord.
Yeah, because Bishop Kelly said, ain't nothing wrong with a bump and grind."
Yeah, you see what I got him. But nah, but seriously, I just really feel like the struggles is what part of that makes us. Um, a a carpenter, he had to take raw materials, and he take that or a brick mason or anybody that's in the trade, take raw materials. It look like it's nothing, but they have to form it and shake it and shape it and put it together where it has a beautiful outcome. Now I might have created a home, a shelter, or something like that, or a product that could be used. And I really feel like that's when we go through struggles, it it makes us a better product. It give us a product that can be used.
Right.
Mm.
So what say you feel Renee or RP?
I heard I heard a pastor say when you're climbing the ladder of success, make sure it's on the right building. So I think that humans, we have great potential, great ability, and we can accomplish much. But it's important that you know your God-given assignment, right? Because you can do a lot, but then in the end, it not mean anything. You know what I mean? It just seemed like you can be busy, but not necessarily be productive. So I
Yeah.
think it is important to make sure. That's why I think every man has to have a relationship with God, and he needs to know what's his God-given assignment, so you don't get to the end of the journey after you've expended all you have with your most valuable gift, your life, just to realize, oh, that didn't mean anything,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And that's what happened to um, King Solomon. His wives turned his heart from God. He started worshiping idols. So he had the right assignment, but even without God, he said that those famous words is all meaningless.
Mm-hmm.
Vanity of vanities. This is all meaningless.
Mhm. What'd you say, Phil? Phil in the kitchen.
No, I'm still here. I'm just in agreement with everything. I was trying to text you to say that.
You
I was still here listening, although I'm like multitasking because I have to get this granny in on Friday. So,
cooking pork and beef.
but I'm listening to everything, and I agree. But I did have a question.
Go ahead.
Question is,
Question is,
will I ever leave you?
the
Leave
answer is
you?
no, 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 no,
Okay,
no.
no. The
Go
question
ahead.
is for real though about pain. Kind of getting back to that. What is the remedy? What is the solution? What is the remedy or solution? We say that men are hard headed. What do you tell your son?
Be deliberate. Be deliberate and be aware. You can't avoid the pain, but you can address it.
Okay. Okay. What do the other fellas have to say? I need to hear Tito. With
Well, I, I agree with Dr. D. But that's one of them fine lines. We have to experience pain, I feel like it, to grow in areas of our life when you're talking about life and not the
Right.
physical being. Um, and if we don't get them pains throughout life and we don't have challenges, we don't grow and we don't get stronger. It's just, and the first time we get a real challenge, we don't know how to respond because we never had to problem solve. So I think some things are necessary for us to grow and develop.
Okay. Renee?
And also, like you said earlier, it's also good to live by good principles. Do the right things. Like you were saying earlier, as an example, taking care of the teeth after the root canal, doing your part.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So pain, it doesn't always have to end up in pain, right? If we don't, if we're not negligent.
Then you can limit the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm
See,
not
but
saying you can make it absolutely no pain at all, but I think you can greatly minimize it by doing the things, which is why I think the Word of God is so important, because the Bible, when you look at it, you read it, it's filled, it's overflowing with good, solid wisdom that if people would take heed, it would greatly transform their lives. So that relationship with God often can help. In other words, like I took a class long ago. She said people sometimes um, they don't take care of it when it's urgent, and then it becomes vital.
That's good.
You ignore it when it's urgent. So like so take care of it. Do the build, like in my case. The Bible clearly says, "Lender and not borrower be." Lender and not. It was there. It's been there for thousands of years. The Bible was telling me, don't take out all those student loans. It was right there, but I didn't listen. So I can't blame the Bible. I can't blame life. I have to blame my own bad decisions. And the Bible's full of wisdom like that, but that can minimize the pain of life. It can help you to experience joy and happiness and peace. I mean, the book of Proverbs is just filled with, it tells you the importance of wisdom, how wisdom can set your path right, how wisdom can light your course.
Right.
But you know, the
But
wisdom is actually a much better, God and his wisdom is actually a much better teacher than anything. But once again, if you're not taking heed, then okay. The Bible says every man's way is right in his own eyes, but
mhm.
God weighs the heart. God knows his heart.
Well,
You want to say something, Tito?
yeah, I want to say something. I understand God wisdom, and I am a God fearing man, and I can't I can't be no wiser than him. But at times, if you're not introduced to God wisdom or you don't know God, your experience of what your experience is help to provide the wisdom. Um, it's like, okay, the wisdom that you earn, that you got from having all them student loans, is, hey, I'm gonna be more thankful. I'm gonna think about it if I really need to take this loan out for whatever
Right. Later
I'm
on.
about to later on. You know what I mean? Okay, am I gonna get a credit card and things like that, or I'm gonna use my credit for the big purchases, like, hey, a home, a or a major purchase for a vehicle. Depending on what you're trying to get, or do I just run out for credit cards and then get myself in a financial bind because I'm spending everything off credit. I'm spending credit that I can't replace with cash. I don't have the cash to to do that. And I feel like with you having the student loans that you learn from, I think you look at your finances different on how you apply your finances and what you use to and how you use your credit. I I That's the way I feel about it, because it's like certain things you can read it and somebody can tell you, but until you experience it, you really don't understand. I'm quite sure all of us on this um on this YouTube channel right now can say it's something our parents said to us while we was younger and told us, but we didn't understand it at that time. But as we got mature and we started experiencing more life, it made a lot of sense to us then, because I had a lot of aha moments that my dad told me and taught me and showed me, but I thought at that time I knew it. I knew it all. So I think that it be the experiences, that warning, that pain, or the struggle that you go through, that be like, makes you a little bit more wiser in that area.
Right. Yeah. I think on that note, that's good. That's good. I think wrap it up. I think that pain's a communicator
Yeah.
in life in total, and you can actually reframe the pain and just say discomfort. Because some pain can translate discomfort. Like when I start back working out, some people say it's pain, I just said my body getting back adjusted to get better,
Yeah.
and I look forward to it. So therefore, it doesn't feel like pain to me. It
Right.
just feels like adjustment, and it's like it's a it's a prefix. You know, it's a pre in the it's preparation for the product, and I need to have the adjustment in my body to prepare for the final product. You know, for the reformed product, so to speak. So
Mm-hmm.
and I think in total pain, you get pain physically, pain emotionally, pain spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go through a certain level of sacrifice in every area to get to the destination you're trying to go. Some people
Amen.
say that pain in the spiritual matter would be to consecrate or to fast, to go without
Mm-hmm.
food. Why? So you can get a better inclination to your destination and what God's saying your purpose is. So that's painful. You're killing something to get where you're trying to go. Emotionally, you're trying to work on emotional intelligence and restraint and discipline and patience and all the fruits of the spirit to actually deal with yourself in a controlled manner. Physically, you trying to diet and exercise and and keep moving and to so you can live longer with good emotions and in a good spirit. So and I think pain can be synonymous with discomfort, but it's all about the lens in which you see it, your perspective, and it depends on where you're trying
That's
to go
true.
and where you're
Yeah.
trying to go. So if that prize is there, you say, "I'm getting there." So my spirit can be right, my emotion can be right, my physical can be right because we got to be there together. We can't.
Mm-hmm.
We're a triune being, but we got to walk together in one body.
Mm-hmm.
Can't dissect myself. Emotions go over here, spirit will go over here, body go over here. I ain't trying to do no astral projection. I ain't doing all that. So we got to work. So it is pain is essential, and I never I did, but it takes a whole new light. When I went to the dentist and he told me that my stuff is infected, I said, but how can it be infected? How can I be in danger when I feel no pain? He said because you chose to take to take the nerve out to stop the pain. Well, I could just took the whole tooth out and got a whole set. Yeah, yeah. Some people just choose to say,
Polygrip.
yeah, poly grip, keep that cup right by the window. That's what my
Mm-hmm.
mama do. She said, "Oh, baby, go get my teeth up there. They're right there." You go to my house, you on the street, the teeth be right, right in the sink, right in the sink. And she okay? We'll come get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
go right in.
I have seen them. I have seen it. Seen it. Seen it. Seen it.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. So I think this is good, y'all. So, any last words?
Keep your eyes on Jesus.
What about the other saying, Renee? You say Mushka, Mishka,
No,
Mickey Mouse or something?
Yeshua, I'm a share. I Yeshua, I'm a share. I'm a sure. I'm a Shia, right?
Keep your eyes on Jesus.
Yeshua, I'm a.
Stay focused on the Lord.
I think I said it right that time, though.
Hey,
Yesh,
you know what, Renee? Sing
I
that
think
song, Micah song. That's what I'm signing off with.
what's that? What'd you say?
I said I'm I said I'm signing off with Michael Jackson. Sing that song, that Micah song. I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
See, Phil, how about you?
he's cooking pork and beans.
It's sardines, hey, and pork can be Hey,
Renee,
Phil,
you gonna have to get back on camera, Renee. It ain't the same,
it
man.
ain't the same.
I'm used to picking with you, man, looking half sleep.
Oh, there he is. There's Phil.
Yeah, he's arisen, indeed. What's the song playing in your head? sound like a cat.
The other song, uh, yeah, because if I sing right, my record label is gonna want some money. From and then
The Bad Boy Records.
no, not
No
that.
Diddy.
Oh God,
Uh,
why
but,
do I even go through
but,
this?
but Diddy ain't gonna get the money for you right now. No Diddy.
Eh,
No doubt.
no diggity, no doubt.
The other song
New
that
Jack Swing, baby.
in my head too.
Well, what's up the song?
I'll be praying for you.
I'll be praying for you. I'll be praying for you. That's it.
See, that I was being serious, and you just
Ain't that the song?
Are you talking about? Well, I don't know. Hezekiah Walker. I need you to
No.
survive.
Wasn't that the song though? What?
that was that song, and believe it or not, be grateful.
God has not promised me. Really? So be grateful. I'll be praying for you. What's the third song?
I said Lisa Fisher,
What's Lisa Fisher? What's she saying?
the song from the '90s. How can I ease the pain?
They play that commercial something. I forgot.
I think I know what you're talking about, but
I
I
forgot the
can't
tune.
sing, so I don't even want to embarrass myself on live.
It's okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh, oh, fellas, thank you. This has been good. And hey, Phil, I guess I'll see you. You gonna be available? I I I
God,
I'll be there this weekend.
you gotta cut this part out, because if I say something, then I'm gonna be in trouble
Oh,
again.
you gonna be in the shot this weekend?
Uh, yeah.
Okay.
Gotta wear your overcoat.
Oh, is that cold? That's what my brother told me.
It's cold, and it's gonna get colder again. Then it's gonna get warm for 5 minutes, and it's gonna get cold again.
Well, please tell me, is at least 20?
Below zero, probably.
No, I gotta find these boots. Uh, t-
All I'm gonna say is, make sure you dress warm wherever you. When I mean,
man,
I can't talk. I can't talk. No, I say dress warm because it's temperature.
now you just warm here, but Chicago's a whole different animal.
What else? Degree of
He
dress
said, "Break out the triple fat goose."
layers.
Yeah. So I gotta find my boots. Okay, I gotta find my boots. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I thank you, fellas. It was good being on this conversation tonight. I did get a lot of stuff done too while listening.
Oh, good.
So
Good.
that's a good thing.
I appreciate you
All right.
blessing our presence with your audio. So
Yes, yes,
you
yes.
you 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 and Renee with the audio.
Yeah.
You're
Hey,
welcome.
I'm used to Phil having an avatar,
That's because
but
Renee is asleep right now. No, I'm playing.
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah, he
I just feeling did Avatar a long time.
is Renee don't want to show his face. Sleeping Brown don't want to
It,
show.
yeah,
The days of
yeah.
Avatar are over.
Now he like that. What'd you say? You what?
Avatar days are over.
So we get to see you next week live.
No.
Oh Lord, why not?
Why?
Put the
Because
dog up there. Just put the dog up there.
sometimes in life you have to feel the pain of not seeing something.
You heard what he
Oh,
said?
hold on. Is you feeling yourself?
Pain of not
Are we in
that
pain
man
because we
gotta
don't
have
see you, Renee? Oh my goodness.
I see the laughs continue.
All right, brother Renee.
Uh,
I see. I'll talk to you next week.
I fellas.
All right. Yeah, have a good
good
night.
All
night.
right, all right.
Good night.
Like,
Am I
okay, I'm the only one here. Come on, where we going? Let's extend this. Okay, hey, journeyman, journeywomen, thank you for coming out tonight. And for those on the replay, as well as ones come up live, I do appreciate you coming out. If you found any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others? How? By clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. Why? Because when you do that, you organically help grow with me and rock with me and build with me so we can make it better tomorrow, today. My goal, aspirations on this channel is to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, to educate, helping people get beyond their first move and creating a better mindset today. As you look at this video, you look to my left and right, especially on the replay, and should see, well, on this one, you should see three of them. I have my guided meditation videos. You can click on those, or purpose-centered videos, purpose-centered videos, and motion-centered videos, and my In Them Streets videos. I've been doing a lot more of In Them Street video content as of late. Click on, come on, share your 2 cents, and you get a metaphorical nickel back. And if you don't remember anything else, remember this: every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward and never look back. Why? Because life is just too short to live looking in the rearview mirror. This is the hero's journey with Dr. D. Peace and blessings, and we are out. Pain before pleasure. That's what we ought to do.